Yo, what it do? This your boy Sidney Tarver, man. We here at the desk chilling though. But from the NFL to Amazon to the Amazon DSP life, man, we getting it in. Today, man, we taking a break. We in live from the Matrix in the studio, man. We gonna get into it. I'm gonna give y'all some trucking facts for Trucking Tuesday, man. We finna have a sit-down TV show that give you all the trucking knowledge. And make sure in the comments you writing what questions and stuff you have, and then on the next episode I'm gonna answer these questions, and we just gonna keep building so I can knock down all your trucking information. Also, I got that course for $9.99. But I know a lot of you want to know, what is a DSP? A delivery service provider. From that last mile perspective, whenever you order from online anywhere, Target, Amazon, Walmart, from that warehouse to your doorstep is bought by a DSP, and that's what we own. So yeah, I can answer many trucking questions, and we about to get it in, a general overview of it. So let's get it. I know y'all all doing this for money, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that first. What's the economic impact that trucks have on America? It's estimated at an $800 billion industry per year, and it's only gonna grow more with online sales booming. So the overall trucking industry generates $800 billion a year in revenue. Now, I know you guys are rich, but for me, that's a lot of money. Imagine if you get 1% of that, 800 billion, 0.5%. That's a lot of money, you understand me? Not everybody's gonna be a millionaire or a billionaire. You can be 100,000-aire. You can stack up and grind and use trucking as your way for economic freedom. And you know another reason why? Because trucking, you can go to trucking school for 6 months and make the same amount of money as it takes a doctor to make in 10 years with no student loan debt. You understand me? A CDL or a real trucking license probably costs anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000. But if you're working with a company, you can get people to sponsor that. Yeah, I got a few links. Book a call, hit the course, take a course, do something if you want to find out information. Join my community down there and low in the bottom. Let's talk about it. Trucking jobs and employment. They say it's a shortage of truck drivers, but it's not a shortage of loads, you understand me? These loads are coming in. People are only buying more and more. It's only more cargo on the water at all times. So yeah, only the strong gonna survive. You drive every day anyway. People drive around and crowd the highway all day anyway. You're doing trucking and logistics. Yeah, when you have to go pick your kids up from school, that's pretty much a logistics move. You gotta take them, drop them off, pick them up. All that has to be coordinated. You don't think you can do that with your own truck, driving around all day, 8 hours a day, and go back home to your family? You're sadly mistaken if you don't think you can do that. But let's get into it, man. Truck drivers make any, that's too broad of a question. Like, I know 18-wheeler drivers who make $250,000 to $300,000 a year. You know, DSPs make anywhere from profit $300,000 to $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 a year. It's depending on your operation. But it's easily to make 6 figures in trucking, 100,000 in trucking, 90,000 in trucking profit easily. I know people who got their own truck or drive from somebody. People who drive trucks from somebody for Walmart started $90,000 a year as a corporate driver for Walmart. You understand me? So even if you work for somebody driving a truck, you still should be able to make 80, 90, 100, 150, depending on which company you're with or which products you're driving. You understand me? It's hazmat loads, it's Walmart loads, it's so many different angles of the trucking. That's why I'm giving you the general overview. So if you drive a truck or own your own trucking company, expect to make anywhere from 100,000 and up. With sign-on bonuses, I guess. I'm talking about, I don't know if we're talking about you want to own your own trucking company or you want to just be a truck driver. It's a difference, but still, even if you're working for somebody, you still should make 100K. Now, I don't know if you're going to be out of town and on the road all the time, but you just going to have to figure that out with whatever situation you get with. Electric trucks, I mean, we got to look to the future. I mean, you can hate all you want, electric or gas, but it's simply going to have to happen. Automated trucking is going to have to happen. If it's automated cars, why wouldn't they make automated trucking? It's only going to be how we are. They want to reduce the amount of accidents on the road anyway. So if everything driving is a robot, they feel like the robots are going to be able to talk to each other and not have as many wrecks as regular humans driving and texting, doing stuff like that. So I do see that in the future. I don't know how big it's going to start right now, but truck driving, they driving thousands of miles. So To have a strong, sturdy electric battery that holds up, you're gonna have to keep testing that. But eventually they're gonna get it right, and we're gonna be having electric automated driving trucks. You still probably gonna have to operate with a human in there just to double check and make sure everything gets there and to offload the trucks and stuff. Maybe not, but we'll see when we get there. But electric trucks are definitely coming. Absolutely. Amazon, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not one of the people that cries the robot took our job. If a robot takes my job, that means that job wasn't meant for a human to be doing in the first place. You got to change your way of thinking. Can you program the robot? Think next. If everything's going to be automated, do you know how to make the robots? Do you know how to automate the robots? That's how you got to think. So yes, Amazon already has robots inside their warehouses moving packages back and forth. So I fully expect Amazon to have electric vans, robot drivers, all that kind of stuff, drones, everything. They're a tech company. Of course, they're going to have all that stuff. Did you know over 70% of goods are delivered by trucks in USA? So think about it. 10 water bottles. 7 of them got here by a truck. I don't know how the other ones got there, but any product, Apple headphones, 7 out of every 10 of these are delivered by a truck when you order it. Phones, take that, hats, hoodies, mics, anything. 70% of the stuff that you're looking at around you came to you from a truck. So why wouldn't you get into the logistics industry? And if you want to, I got a course right down below at this link for $9.99. $9.99 to get you 70% of the business in the world if you do it right. I think that's an even trade-off, but you know, some people are still lazy and not gonna take no action. It don't matter what price you give it to them for free, they still not gonna do nothing. So, hey, I understand. Hey, in 2020, trucks moved 11 billion tons of freight in the USA. And that's 2020. We're only getting more. 2024, they probably doubled that. In 2030, that's probably gonna be triple the times of that amount. You understand me? I'm just painting you the picture of how big the trucking industry you have. Every 7 out of 10 things you have in your house came from a truck in one form or fashion of another. It would be criminal of you not to get into the trucking industry and get you some of this money, man. All the stuff that you have on your body or order comes through a truck, man. You gotta understand how serious this is. I'm keeping it real with you. You know, I'm not walking around today with my trucks, but you see my videos. All I do is this truck stuff. So yeah, come get some of this money. Small trucking companies with less than 20 trucks make up over 97% of all trucking companies in the USA. So what does that tell you? Most trucking companies are small businesses under 20 fleets. If you don't think you can manage 20 trucks, if you're a truck driver already, just do what you're doing in hiring. I know you think it's hard to hire, but I got some methods and some things to hire people. If you just book a call, I can walk you through all that process. I got the DSP Mastery Trucking All Info Mentorship Guide. You got to link in, tap in with me. I can show you how to do all this stuff. You know, it costs about $180,000 to start a trucking company. Now I believe that, because it probably cost me, I probably spent $150 on starting up my trucking company. So 180, that's a fair number. Just think, you gotta buy devices, uniforms, lease the trucks, rent the trucks, pay for gas, whatever else you might need in starting up, buying a trailer, depending on what kind of trucking you're doing, getting your certifications, getting your CDL. Yeah, expect to at least have over 100K when you're trying to join the trucking industry. Now it might cost less, but in my business experience, everything always costs more and it takes longer to do. So be ready, at least 100K, 6 figures. That's what I would tell you. You don't need that much to start the business, but I'm saying if you got that much, start. But start with what you got. Take action. It doesn't matter. If you got $0, it's still a possible way to go get a truck with no money down and no financing. You just got to learn how to use your credit in different methods. But you can watch somebody else's channel for that. The trucking industry is heavily regulated, costing around $40,000 a year per trucking compliance. And now, yeah, I agree, between insurance and FMA, DOT certifications, I spend a lot of money on helping my drivers get DOT certified, drug tests. It's a lot of different processes that you have to do to keep these trucks rolling and regulated. You got your DOT number, your FCMA number, your MC number, your trucking insurance, your $1 million cargo insurance policies. It's so much entity like things to this trucking game that you're gonna have to do it. Trucking companies spend over $100 billion a year on fuel. You know what I'm saying? That's a big cost. Labor is a big cost. Fuel, you gotta have the fuel to get the trucks driving. Diesel, regular gas. Trucks got 100-gallon tanks, bigger than that probably, and we road running, you understand me? So fuel is a big cost. That's why I teach you how to get a fuel card or an Amex. So when you spend it on the fuel, something that you already have to spend on, you get your points back. You get to get travel points, you get to get hotel points, you get points back and reward cashback bonuses. You know all that credit card lingo. That's why you need a gas card to put. If fuel is your biggest expense, get a credit card. Why would you pay that for cash? You understand me? It's ways you got to start applying these different things you've heard from here to here and combine them into one business that you do. You understand me? That's what we on right now. These are just random lists, but if you down in the comments, write me your specific trucking questions. In the next episode, I'm answering everybody from the comments specific trucking questions. You know what I'm saying? If not, it's a course somewhere that probably got the answer around here for $9.99. I got the book. I teach you the breakaway blueprint. But oh yeah, I forgot. Most people don't know how to read a book. You understand me? That's the haves and the have-nots. You see my bookshelf over there getting thin. It's all right though. We're gonna fill it back up. Over 80% of U.S. communities rely solely on trucking for their goods. You know what I'm saying? So that's food, shelter, clothing, whatever you need. 80% of U.S. people, America was built off the back of a truck. You understand me? We get the containers in from the ports from east to west coast, and then trucks drive it all through the country all day, every day. Look on the road right next to you right now if you're listening to this. How many 18-wheelers are you seeing in your clear view? How many cargo vans are you seeing? How many box trucks are you seeing on the road all day, every day? 80% of the U.S. communities use trucks to get their goods and freight. Like, it's just a reality. Why would you live here and not be in the cargo and trucking industry, since it's such an intricate part of everyday life in America? Sprinter vans are increasingly popular, fast, with the e-commerce boom. You understand me? Everybody order online. The pandemic really sped this process up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody at home ordering online. Yeah, the sprinters come because you don't need an 18-wheeler to deliver your paper clips or your Roku you got off Amazon, your headphones. 18-wheelers are for the big loads. Most Americans ordering off Amazon, Walmart, Target, they getting groceries, household supplies, chairs, water, printers, lights, cameras. You know what I'm saying? They buying household stuff, and most of that you can fit into a sprinter. You understand? Sprinter cargo van expediting. Look that up. There's plenty of other channels. I got 1,800 videos talking about this whole process. You know what I'm saying? Check around my channel, all around my channel. Share this with your friends if you know somebody interested trying to get into trucking. So yeah, the average cost of a Sprinter is probably less than the average car. You can get one for $45,000. I got videos of me driving on the Dodge lot showing you ProMasters and Ford Transits for like $45K, $50K. You can get those for $500 a month with good financing, low down payment, get you some good cargo insurance, then you ready to hit the road. I show you plenty of apps. I tell you everywhere. It's all over the internet. I got courses on it. Don't even take my word from it. Just Google how to start a cargo van on YouTube or whatever. You're gonna see the answers. So that's what we on. Sprinters offer maneuverability and access in urban areas, allowing for efficient delivery in dense, congested city centers. Nah, but for real, Sprinters are easy because it's like driving a regular van, like a regular minivan. You don't have to have a DOT or any kind of special license. It's basically a car frame with a truck in the back, van, slide door for cargo. You understand me? So they good to maneuver. Anybody can drive them. Start at 18, an 18-year-old, somebody who just got their driver license can drive a Sprinter, no problem. I promise you. It's just a little bigger than a regular minivan, but it turns just like your regular car. So don't be scared of that. And that's the easiest way to get into trucking. So that's where I would start. You can start there without the license and work your way up to 18-wheelers, box trucks, or whatever you want. Cargo ships, planes, whatever you want to do for supply chain. Yeah, the rise of on-demand, has created opportunities for Sprinter van operators. You can do Amazon Flex. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You can do Amazon Flex, DoorDash, Laser Ship, U-Ship. I'm giving you so many programs that don't have anything to do. Be dropping gems on where to go find work at. If you tired of your job, tired of your 9-to-5 and want to take back your freedom, the 9-to-5, the Sprinter and cargo van lane is what you want to do. You drive all the way anyway. You wait in traffic all day. Soon as you get off work, you got to sit in traffic. Wouldn't you rather be delivering a package while you was sitting in traffic, knowing you was making money instead of going to your job? You're not even getting paid to sit in traffic for your job. You sit in traffic 2 and 3 hours before you even get to your job. Then when you go home, you gotta wait in some more traffic. You should be driving that whole time, you see? As we come to the end though, man, about the trucks, van, supply chain, remember, $800 billion industry, and it's even growing any bigger, man. So yeah, whether you're in the big trucks, little vans, whatever it is, keep your mind open. 80% of the things, every 7 out of 10 things in your face came from a truck, man. That's what I'm trying to convey the message and point to. So for the people in the comments asking me, is there any money in trucking? Yes, it's an $800 billion industry. Every 7 out of 10 pieces comes from a truck. You feel me? And that's what we own. But yeah, hit that $9.99. I got these links in here. Get this $9.99. Join the community. Join all that. Hit that. And that's easy. We can do that easily once a day. That's why you got to leave me a camera so I can do that.